Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tag Botany. If you are new on this channel, then please subscribe, like, share, comment and press the bell icon to get more and more videos from this channel. Friends, today's topic is root. We will study characteristics, types and functions of root. So let's begin with the question, what is root? Root is descending portion of the plant axis. Descending means growing towards the soil or downward. Root is described as positively geotropic, positively hydrotropic and negatively phototropic. So these are the terms to describe the tropism, that is movement. Geo means soil, hydro means water and photo means light, that is sunlight. So the meanings of these terms: positively geotropic means grows downward into the soil. Positively hydrotropic means grows toward the source of water. Negatively phototropic means grows away from sunlight. Then let us see characteristics of root. Root is usually cylindrical and non-green, that is lacking chlorophyll or without chlorophyll, but sometimes green, as in Trapa and Tiniophyllum. So the exceptional plants are Trapa and Tiniophyllum, in which the root is green in color. So in Trapa and in Tiniophyllum, the root is green in color. Root does not have nodes and internodes, leaves or buds. Exception is sweet potato. So like stem, root is not having nodes and internodes. Stem is having nodes and internodes on which the branches, leaves and flowers they grow. But here in case of root, there are no nodes, no internodes. Only exception is sweet potato. So this is the sweet potato tuberous roots on which you can have exceptionally the nodes and internodes. Then the growing point of root tip is subterminal and protected by root cap, or which is also called as calyptra. So here you can see root cap or calyptra. Unicellular root hairs present just behind the root caps, which increase the absorptive surface area of roots. So these unicellular root hairs, they increase the absorptive surface area of roots. The main function of root is absorption of water and minerals. Therefore, absorptive area is increased by root hairs. Lateral roots are endogenous in origin, that is, they arise from pericycle of the main root. So here lateral roots are arising from the pericycle, that is the inner layer of the endodermis, that is called as pericycle, which is present next to the endodermis or beneath the endodermis. From the pericycle the lateral roots arise, therefore they are called as endogenous in origin. But in case of stem, the branches of stem arise exogenously, that is superficially. So here you can see clearly the pericycle is giving rise to lateral root. Roots have only similar type of branches, and branching in root is also acropetal, that means younger towards the apex and older towards base. Many plants growing in aquatic habitats do not possess roots because there is little requirement of absorption of water and mineral salts. Examples are Wolffia, Utricularia, Myriophyllum and Ceratophyllum. So the plants that are growing in aquatic means in water medium, they do not require absorption of water and minerals. Therefore, they are not having roots. In other aquatic plants, roots develop only for balancing, for example Lemna, Pistia, and fixation like in Hydrilla. So this is Utricularia and this is Myriophyllum. So these plants do not have roots because they grow in water medium. Then let us study types of root. On the basis of their origin, roots are of two types. Number one, taproot, and number two, adventitious root. Taproot. On germination of a seed, the radicle elongates into primary root or true root or taproot. So the direct prolongation of the radicle, that is called as taproot. The other names of taproot are primary root and true root. In dicot plants, the taproot is persistent, that is living long, and produces lateral roots such as secondary roots, tertiary roots, etc. All lateral roots arise in acropetal succession, that is younger towards apex and older roots towards base. The taproot and its branches constitute the taproot system. Adventitious root. This is the second type of root. These are the roots that grow from any part of the plant other than radicle. So the root growing from the radicle, that is called as taproot, and the roots growing from any part other than the radicle, they are called as adventitious. The meaning of adventitious means accidental, unintentional. Therefore, they are not true roots. In monocot plants, the taproot is short-lived and soon replaced by adventitious roots. A group of adventitious roots and their branches constitute adventitious root system. So here you can see the taproot, main root and lateral branches, and here this is adventitious or accidental roots. Let us see functions of root. First function is anchoring of the plant to the soil, that is fixing or holding fast to the soil. That is the first function. Second function is absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. Third function is conduction of absorbed water and nutrients to stem. Then storage of food. So some roots, they become swollen and bulgy because of the storage of food material. So the examples are like carrot, like beetroot, and like Raphanus sativus, that is radish. Vegetative reproduction and competition with other plants. This is one of the function. And the last function is soil binding. It binds the soil and it avoids the erosion. So these are the main functions of the root. Hope you have understood the video. Thank you very much.